Hello and welcome back to the Satoshi Society YouTube channel. My name is AJ, one of the co-hosts here, and yeah, today we're going to go and look through the charts. Nothing too exciting is happening, so I'm just going to keep you updated on what I think is going to happen, and whether a big move is going to potentially come, and I will talk about that as well, obviously. So yeah, going to get straight on into the video. Please make sure you smash a like on this video. Does really help me out. Does really help the channel out as well. So if you could do that, I would really appreciate it. But anyway, let's jump straight on into the charts, taking a look at Bitcoin. And Bitcoin's got a bit of a flat tire at the moment. We're not seeing the price move that much at all. As we can see here, we are on the 8-hour chart, and we can see that we are in this sort of big 8-hour range. Range high, down to range low to range high, or value area low to value area high to value area low. So we've just been trading within this range. However, we've also been trading within an even smaller range as well. Looking at the 2-hour, the 3-hour, and even the 4-hour here, we're on this smaller range as well. And the range is actually just trading in sort of less than a 5% range, so a very small range. And as we can see, we are sort of value area high right now, and we could actually be looking to trade this. There are some potential signals to trade this as well. However, I am just holding off. I want to trade this bigger range here. This is where we're going to see the big returns. Okay, these smaller ranges, you're not going to see these massive returns that we want to see. However, if we are going to trade this bigger range here, then that's when we're going to see those bigger returns, and also the trades are going to be a lot more. How should I put it? A lot more cemented. We on the bigger time frames, the bigger the time frame, the stronger the confluence is, and the stronger the probability of the trade playing out is going to be as well. So this is how I like to trade, and this is how I'm going to trade, because this is how I've made the money over the past 3 and a bit months. We made 10 trades, 8 winning trades, 2 losing trades, 80% win rate. It's a really good win rate. So I'm going to continue that strategy. And right now, there isn't any trading opportunities here for us right now. So we're just waiting. We're waiting for us to get into that longing area. I've spoken about it in previous live streams. This longing area up here, or this this shorting area up here, or this longing area down here. Just waiting for that. As you can see, the price has been within this smaller range, trading between a 5% or just under a 5% range, and it's just been very boring. Okay, Bitcoin's got a bit of a flat tire. It's not moving at all. However, it is also a sign that we are going to potentially see a big move. We haven't seen a big move within Bitcoin for quite a while now. So the last time we saw a big move was actually sort of the start of November. And ever since the started, so the 9th of November was sort of when we had that last big move towards the downside, and that started all the way back on I'd say the 6th of November. So we haven't really seen a big move since then. As you can see, over the course of November and December, we've just been trading sideways. Okay, nothing too exciting at all. But if we do come and look at the daily chart, and we bring up the Bollinger Bands now, I don't like to use the Bollinger Bands to trade. I know a lot of people do, but personally for me, I just don't see how they really help me. The way I use Bollinger Bands, though, is to help me predict when a big move is going to happen. Okay, so when these lines, these two lines, so the upper band and the lower band, when they constrict, okay, when they come really close to each other, it is a sign that we are going to see a big move. I can probably find you an example. Such as here. Okay, so the lines started to constrict, and they were quite close to each other. And what happened after that is we saw a big move. Okay, and this is how I like to use Bollinger Bands. I don't use them necessarily within my trading strategy. I just use them to help me predict whether there is going to be a big move coming or not. And as we can see right now, the Bollinger Bands are squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. To be honest with you, I haven't seen them this squeezed in a very long time, which is telling me that a big move is going to come. Whether that's to the upside or to the downside, I don't know as of yet. As I can see, Z Sharp has said pump or dump. As of right now, We do not know. For me, I would expect a dump. Okay, for me, I would expect another leg towards the downside. Nothing. I know I'm not a fundamentalist. I'm a technical and analyst. The technicals are looking rubbish to me. Okay, I've shown you so many times. The technicals are just looking terrible for me. Okay, especially this as well. Even on the daily right here. Okay, what we can see is we can see this major. Let me just get rid of the Bollinger Bands quickly. We can see this major support level right here, which actually is not a support level anymore because we have broken below it. It's actually now a resistance level, but we've used it as previous support here, tested it multiple times, and we haven't broken it towards the downside until we did here. Okay, so on the 9th of November, on this daily candle close, we got a big break towards the downside. And, that is bearish, of course, but we want to get a bearish retest for that confirmation. And we did get a lot of volume coming in as well. So it was sort of a confirmed break towards the downside. It is a confirmed break towards the downside because we've actually had a retest literally to the dollar as well of this previous support, now resistance level, to the dollar retest, and then we're seeing a rejection from it. Okay, that's one sign that we're looking very, very bearish. There's we've looked at this chart multiple times as well. Okay, we've broken major support here as well, and when we break major support levels, as in this major previous support here, it's now resistance because we are below it. But major support here, major support here. Okay, we broke it here, retested it. Where did we go? Next, straight to the next major level. This is what happens when we break a major level, we go to the next major level. So I'm still expecting the next major level to be hit, which is at $12,000. That is where I'm expecting the price to go. We've got bear flags, okay, coming here. We've got this bear flag. We've broken this bear flag towards the downside. It's been a bit of a slow start to this bear flag, but this is another indication to me, telling me that the price is going to go to $12,000. This actually gives us a price target of $11,000. So there are a lot of bearish indications here for me, and the price being flat right now is mainly down to Christmas and New Year. Okay, I know it is what's the date today? The 5th. Okay, it is the 5th, and I would have expected more volume to come into the market. I would expect all the institutions to be back at work. I would have expected the retail traders to be sitting back at their computers by now. However, it just doesn't look like anyone's trading right now, which is why the price is so flat. Yes, we're going to get those smaller traders, okay, those scalp traders. But right now, the reason why we have not seen the price move is obviously because of Christmas has been and New Year has been. People take time off, people spend time with family. So this is why we're seeing the price flat. And we're just waiting for someone to sort of kickstart that momentum again, either bullish or bearish. We just need someone big to come in and start that movement. But right now, we're not seeing that. But the Bollinger Bands, as I said, are giving us an indication that a big move is going to come, whether that's towards the upside or the downside. We do not know, but for me, I would expect it to be towards the downside. We've got all these bearish targets from these bearish patterns that have broken towards the downside. So this is why I'm still very bearish. And I know a lot of people out there are getting bullish. I just cannot get bullish right now. As I said, looking at the technicals, they're looking bearish, but even looking at the fundamentals, okay, I'm not a fundamentalist, but looking at the fundamentals as well. Recession, we've got a massive recession looming over our head. So that is not going to be good for the markets at all. Traditional markets, if we're in a recession, it's sending the traditional markets down, okay, which is also going to send the crypto market down as well. What else are we looking at? Well, we're looking at the FOMC, right? We're looking at the Fed, okay. The FOMC meetings, we're going to have some of them in this new year, and the Fed are decreasing the amounts that they are increasing by, which is good, but it's still bad. Okay, it's good. That's why we see that pump. The Fed are decreasing the amount that they're increasing by. Yes, that's good, but they're still initially increasing. Okay, so this is still bad for the markets. And if they're going to continue to increase, if they have a 50, we're going to see another 50. We're going to see the market dump. Okay, if we have a 75, that's just going to be a massive crash, and even 100, that's going to be a massive crash. I don't expect that. I would expect another 50. That's going to be bad for the market. A 25 basis point rate hike, that would be good, and I would expect to see a pump, but then I still would expect to see a dump because they could do a series of 25 basis points, and that's just going to keep pushing the market down and down and down. But if we did see a 25, then I would expect a pump in the time that it happens, and then shortly after, I would expect a dump. Same with the 50. Okay, a slight pump, then a dump. This is what has happened every single time. So that's what I'll be expecting. There isn't really much I can add on to this because the market just is not moving. And all I can say to you is just, well, continue to say to you that I am still very bearish right now. I am not getting excited at all with these little fake pumps towards the upside. It's not viable. There's no viable reason for me to become bullish right now because we are in a bear market. Yes, we're coming to the end of the bear market. Everyone knows that. Okay, we know we're coming to the end of this bear market. We're close. Okay, we're a few. If we haven't hit the bottom already, which I don't think we have, we are only a few $1,000s away. Okay, so we're getting close to that bear market, but right now is just not the time to be bullish. I've got my bullish targets set. Okay, if we reach those bullish targets, then I can flip bullish. But right now, we're nowhere near those targets, so I cannot flip bullish, and I'm staying bearish. Same thing with Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is very correlated to Bitcoin right now, and this is just another indication telling me that a lot of people are expecting another leg towards the downside. Okay, if Ethereum is correlated with Bitcoin, it means that everyone in Ethereum is doing what everyone is doing in Bitcoin. Okay, and everyone who's heavy on Ethereum is following what everyone is doing in Bitcoin. This is a sign that they expect a lot of people expect another leg towards the downside because they are so unsure on what Bitcoin is doing. So they are being very, very cautious with Ethereum because they know that, say if they buy a load of Ethereum now and Bitcoin goes down, Ethereum is going to be hit a lot harder than Bitcoin. So, this is why we're seeing that correlation. And whenever we've seen this before, whenever we've seen them this correlated, it has been a sign that we are going to see another leg towards the downside. So, so many factors factoring it in, my bearish thesis here. And, I'm still bearish. There's nothing really that I can add on to that other than just say I am bearish. And, we're waiting for that trading opportunity. I haven't seen that trading opportunity as of yet. I want to start bringing loads of trades to you like we were doing before Christmas. I really enjoy trading. This is what I do on a day-to-day basis when there are trades to take. And of course, I want to bring that to you right now. I just haven't been trading because, Christmas, New Year, price has been flat, and the price is still flat right now. We're just waiting for those signs. Once we get those signs to either enter a short or a long, of course, you will be the first people to know about it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you today. As I said, it's very boring. I don't like to bring these boring videos, but what else can I do? What else can I do? And I'm not going to go and do some TA on altcoins because that's not what I believe in. I don't believe in investing into altcoins right now because if Bitcoin is going to go down, as I said, we're going to see these altcoins get hit a lot harder. So right now I'm staying away from altcoins. So I'm not even going to, just to bring you content, I'm not even going to look at, investing into altcoins right now. Trading altcoins, yes, but again, I want to see Bitcoin do something first so we can sort of get a confirmation of where the price could potentially be going until I potentially look at trading some altcoins. So yeah, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's very boring. Crippy, expecting a dump. Macro looks terrible, so no good reason why we should pump. Exactly the same here. A lot of the time I think we have the same thesis. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for giving me your time. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was a valuable content. And of course, if anything happens, you will be the first people to know about it. If I enter a trade, if the price makes a big move, I'm going to come live and I'm going to talk you through it. But right now it's very, very boring. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next live stream, which will be tomorrow if nothing else happens. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Smash that like button and I will see you tomorrow.